And away we go into this last game here at British Champs. I'm Roller Polar, joined by Julius Laser.
Hello.
And we're looking at Manchester Roller Derby taking on London Rockin Rollers.
So out there is Queen Mob. The All-Stars has lead jammer status for the checkerboards. Oops, sorry. No, checker broads. I was right. I doubted myself. Is Decoy? She's just out having completed her initial. It's about half a lap away from getting any points. And that is the conclusion of the jam.
So London shutting the jam down, picking up 4 points on that pass. So running through quickly the London Rockin Rollers all sides. We've got Queen Mob, Rebel, Sable, Pauline Fowler, Disorderly, Stompum, Hunter, Tackleberry Finn, Panda Assassin, The Sweeney, Obi, Aim Brute, Masher, and Hoots.
I'll go to Manchester next break, I feel. Can't do it that fast. So there are currently 2 checker broads in the box. It's going to give London the advantage. However, it doesn't work out. So it's going to be checker broads lead. Jammer status goes to Rusty Bullet.
That's right, Rusty Bullet. Team Island Jammer as well. So Rusty's playing with about a quarter of a track length as coming into the scoring zone. And will certainly pick up points from this pass. Just the jam down. And looks like to have picked up 2 points.
Hoots also picked up 2 points from London.
I can't help but think that maybe the jam ref missed the fact that there was a London blocker in the box. But hey,
I don't actually work here. So that's the thing. Ghost points. I don't even know what you're talking about, sir.
Well,
I was under the impression there was a basketball game here today.
Well, there has been of sorts here, but we've just without the ball. So we're back into the action. We've got Roxy Toxin picking up lead up against Sable. With Sable picking up the speed, Roxy Toxin aware of Sable and shuts that jam down. So it stays 6-2. 3 minutes to go. All to play for.
Okay, I can go down the Manchester roster. It is Turbo Tyke, Minx, Witchy, The Incredible Ish, Nippy Hedron, Decoy, Price, Rusty Bullet, Selena Vile, Roxy Toxin, Feral Fairy, Holly, Lightning Holt, and Jimolition.
Yeah, so we got Lightning Holt on the jam line for the checkerboards. And coming up against, that's Panda Assassin, who has been a rock and roller veteran for many years now.
Lightning Holt taking lead for the checker broads. Huge hit to the outside is going to put Panda out and recycle back in.
So Lightning Holt comes through on the outside, picking up the 5 points. Panda Assassin still pushing on through, getting past Incredible Ish, and begins a scoring run. But Lightning Holt has helped the checkerboards take the lead away from London Rock and Rollers. And a skating out of bounds penalty for Lightning Holt. So power jam for Panda Assassin.
Of course, it's also going to be the 2 minutes jam as the lead has gone to the box. So we've got 1:06 of that left.
Panda Assassin now working around, gets a big hit from Price. And will be taken back, but Price picks up a 4-ounce penalty.
It's 2 all up front, giving Panda a lot of trouble. She eventually is going to drag him to the out of play warning, which is just what's happened. They have to let her go. She's picked up all 5 of the points, and that's also been a penalty kill. Lightning Holt is back in play and approaching the back of the pack.
Yep, absolutely.
Rock and Rollers are ready for her and keep her adequately held back. Meantime, Panda coming through, another scoring pass, gonna pick up 4 points.
Yeah, 4 points picked up there by, that's the jam ref, Shugs. Dundee referee, all the way from Dundee there.
Oh, well.
Dundee is literally 2,000 miles away from where we are. It feels like it. Panda Assassin being recycled now by Minx. Minx gets the big recycle. Jam comes to an end. 2 minutes are done. London Rock and Rollers, 19-point jam from Panda Assassin. Bloodies the nose of the checkerboards.
Yeah, it's
Not literally, of course.
right.
There's no punching going on.
It's a pretty substantial lead change there.
Yes.
When 19 of your 25 points are picked up in this jam, good work.
Yes, it was an excellent jam, and it wasn't a jam where Panda Assassin had picked up lead and was actually struggling at the back for the first beginning of that jam, and soon came out flying out even. Decoy now for Checkerbroads coming up against Queen Mob.
Decoy trying to come in on the inside, isn't finding much purchase, has to take to the outside again, finding some rock and rollers waiting for her. Will the middle be the way she should go? There's only so many lanes left. She does get out, Queen Mob out as well, about 10 feet behind her. So we're going to see if it's probably going to force the call off. Yeah. She has to look to her bench for advice, make decisions.
Of course, the bench for Checkerbroads today is a young chap called Alien Owl, 47 years of age, Team England player. Just see him there making his way to the track. He likes his clipboards.
He likes his clipboards. Do you have a star sign or anything? I feel like you're giving me a biography.
He's a Sagittarius.
Is that right?
He only enjoys 2 of the Police Academy movies, only 2.
Depends on what you do.
The last one and the second one. Mission to Moscow and Citizens on Patrol.
Wow. Well, anyways, Hoops, who has zero interest in any Police Academy movies.
Oh.
The shame of her own family because of that, but the pride of roller derby because of this business.
Absolutely. Well.
Yes. You can only have one or the other.
Well, I suppose so. I mean, but right now Hoots is the only jammer out on track as well, because Rusty Bullet has gone for a sit down with Minx as well. Minx is also about to leave the penalty box. So Manchester only playing with 3 blockers on track, and London doing a sterling job on breaking apart London's defensive walls. 5 points being picked up, and London really to extend that score at this time.
Jam ref looks so happy. I think he's just holding the whistle, but in my head he's having the best day.
He is, because he's not in Dundee.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, big hello to everyone in Dundee. If you're listening, we big fans of Dundee. Lovely place.
I don't know where it is.
Big fan of the cake. Dundee cake.
Sure.
You ever heard of Dundee cake?
No.
It's lovely. We'll try and get some after this.
Sorry.
So Rusty Bullet out the penalty box and out the pack, and now picking up 5 points as Hoots has gone for the sit down in the penalty box for a cut track penalty. Multiplayer blocks being dished out. Minx picking up another penalty, so goes for the sit down. Rusty Bullet hits into deck, and now we'll be getting recycled back. Oh, but actually looks like it's a back block penalty. Has been assessed onto Rusty Bullet.
She does a great job of using her teammates' position on the track to sneak around the inside. That's another 5 points for the Rock and Rollers as that jam comes to its end. 40-16 currently. Oop, I'm lying. I'll just wait for a second, I guess.
Hold.
So impatient.
Hold.
Huh?
So, let's say it's 40-19 at this point. 21-point differential to the All-Stars. Danglevy's Mossman just made his way into the middle to have words with the referees. Probably just to say, hi, I'm Danglevy's Mossman, and I used to announce roller derby.
Just making sure you guys know I'm here.
So we're back into the action. Rusty Bullet in the penalty box. It does leave the All-Star Jam, which is Sable out front picking up lead.
So Rusty Bullet sitting in the box. Here's a full while. Well, now it's about 10 seconds left on this power jam for Sable. She's picking up 5 points her first pass through.
Yeah, Manchester have come in like hot and heavy into this game, and I think that's actually working a little bit against them. I think they've kind of worked themselves up into a bit of a frenzy with this. Of course, promoted last year into this tier and played some great games. I just think maybe the occasion might be getting the better of them at this time. Rusty Bullet being clipped off, now rejoining. Rusty Bullet picking up the cut track penalty, and that's what I was talking about, Sleaze. About him maybe coming out just a little bit hard and heavy.
Yeah. still not a huge point spread, so I'm not terribly worried, but this could, if it maintains, will work against this. Sable through, another 5-point pass. It's got 10 seconds left now on this power play.
Yeah.
What's happened with the... Some things have happened with the jammers. Was that not Sable? No, it's totally Sable. All of a sudden the scoreboard said it was Tackleberry.
Huh.
They'd like switched like both the jammers, and then like they were like, no, this one in the box is for sure. And they're like, I don't know what to do here. So they're just like, end this jam. And that's why the jam ended. Nothing to do with any call-offs.
So
the scoreboard operator was like, get it done.
So we've got a timeout here called by the checkerboards. Now, you yourself, Sleazer, have watched at least 4 roller derby games in your career.
Yeah.
You know, we don't brag about these things, but if you was the checkerboards bench, what would you be saying to your team right now?
We should look into getting points. Have you guys any ideas on that? And then I would take feedback.
Very good, very good. Very good. I see the angle you was going for with that, and it's very good. It's lively. It's responsive.
I like to be inclusive, is the thing.
All feedback is good feedback.
It's not true. Because you just asked for my feedback, and we both know it was trash. So I think it is good advice, like you said earlier, to like kind of slow the roll. As it were, like, not come in so hot. And I'm wondering a little bit like what this floor is like to skate on, because of course that's always like a factor that I think about when I see people coming in as, I don't know, slippy kind of. It's not as controlled as you would want it to be, and I think that's causing some of the penalties to accrue more than just like actual.
Yeah, maybe. I think one thing, certainly from last year's champs, Manchester came into their games in quite, same way.
Oh, okay.
Started to lose the first period, we're looking a little bit lost, and then really brought it together in the second period. But you need to look at your big players. Rusty Bullet is a big player for Manchester, now coming out of the penalty box and has actually picked up lead. People like Minx, Incredible Ish, and Feral Fairy, they're the ones that will get your team up and running. And right now they have to start pulling that together, or London could run away with this.
Definitely. So I feel like, and I don't have the stats in front of me, hopefully I can get something later, but I feel like Manchester's had enough leads that this score shouldn't be this wide like this. It seemed like they were getting like fruitless leads before, and so that can also be very problematic.
I think it would be, they've run into, I know Rusty Bullets picked up a couple of penalties, I know Lightning Hawk picked up a penalty as well. And I think that was both when they'd actually picked up leads, so I think that is worked against them. But we've now got WT2 back on the jam line for checkerboards, coming up against Queen Mob. Speaking of the Queen, you spent a couple of days in London.
I did.
Did you enjoy it?
It was alright. They have a very reasonable cat cafe. And I touched several cats. I don't look for a lot in a city, just cats.
Well, you won't find any cats in the penalty box, and that's where WT2 is at, seamless. And Queen Mob is now going around looking for points, but it's hitting the deck. And 1-5 on the way to the penalty box. Rebel. Being a rebel of their own. Like, causing a penalty there.
Skating out of bounds.
Yep.
Pretty rebellious. Green Mob, first pass through, second pass through. It's going to be 2 5-point passes in a row. WT2 just now coming back into play. Back is stopped on the straightaway. That is going to be the jam. Oops, sorry, on the other track. That was a test. You all passed very good.
You're not doing online teaching again. You're not doing it right now. Well, you might. Well, actually, no. Announcers know more than anybody else right now. So if you're watching at home, sorry, we're better than you in more ways.
I'm not sorry at all. I was born this way, and I want to apologize for it. So.
And there you go. A statement true of intent. Julius Caesar will not apologise. Ever. Even if they caused a fire.
Not
no
sorry.
apologies. Well,
didn't want to fire, shouldn't have given me matches, you know.
So no matches for Sleazer later in the bar. Just a nice warm pint. Hopefully earning their pints is Lightning Holt and Hoots. And Lightning Holt picking up lead against Manchester. And there's what you said, Sleazer, about them picking up lead, breaking out and seeing if they can actually work. Because at the moment it's 64-23. So Hoots being held right at the front by a free wall of Checkerbroad's blockers. 4-ounce penalty going to Price. So Price goes for a sit down in the City of Stoke-on-Trent penalty box.
For so long, it's just the incredible Ish helping Lightning get out of the back of the pack at the same time without having been concentrated. That allows Hoots to come out the front. Should have called off before Hoots can reach the back of the pack. Nothing picked up that time by London's Rock and Rollin' All-Stars. That is a 4-point jam for the Checkerbroads. It's 64-27.
Yeah, we're about 15 minutes into this first period, so we're 50% into this first period. And 64-27, so we're looking at oh God, my maths has gone to sleep, a 37-point differential. Remember kids, maths is fun.
Right.
Is it? No, because 3, 30, 30, 60, 4, there you go. There's your point differential, 37-point differential.
What?
Yeah, that's true. 64-27, 37-point differential. You're welcome. So, lead picked up by Panda Assassin. Meanwhile, Decoy trying to break out the pack. Multiplayer block being dished out to London Rock and Rollers blocker, which is somebody.
Oh, it certainly is. Your assessment back. Calling it off around the jammer.
So it wasn't Panda Assassin. The scoreboard got it wrong. It was actually
That's
Sable.
happened a couple of times.
So a couple of gremlins in the system.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe.
they're just seeing if we're paying attention.
Your favourite Gremlins film, 1 or 2?
I'd say 1. Yeah. 2 is the one where they're like in New York or something.
Yeah, they're in like
It's
a
like, no,
skyscraper.
They're like, let's introduce a female gremlin, and it just got really weird. No, it was like,
Really did. The ending was bad.
yeah, creepy.
Yeah.
Super creepy.
Yeah.
That poor, absurdly skinny guy just ruined.
Tell us, why don't you tweet us in and tell us your favourite Gremlin film?
What's our hashtag?
Hashtag Sleazer Gremlin. Sleazer Gremlin Bear. Sleazer Gremlin Bear, tell us your favourite.
You can just give me direct, so my phone's not working for anything out here, so I'll get it like in 2 days.
So at this point in time, Rusty Bullet out lead, picking up points. Now we've got Panda Assassin, big hit from Minx. Trying to control up front while Price back out the penalty box. Tyke trying to get the hit. Minx with a last ditch hit. Rusty Bullet looks like it's on the way to the penalty box again. Looks like we've got I think it's a 4-ounce penalty.
I think that's got to be at least her third.
I think it's third or fourth penalty we're looking at.
Yeah.
Oh, Minx, blocker on their own, taking Panda Assassin out. And that's what I mean with Minx. When Minx gets rolling, gets playing, Minx is a brilliant pivot to have on track. And can jam as well. Minx is trying to slow down Panda Assassin. Panda Assassin feeling these hits. Tyke able to rejoin their teammate as well. So Panda Assassin really not going anywhere at this point. Manchester doing what they've done so well this season, getting there to the front and rejoin. We haven't seen that this much in this first period, and now they're doing it.
I feel like maybe their feeling out period was a little longer than we're used to, and maybe this is where we see them come together as the proper team that you would expect from this. Bullet is back in play and ticking. What I'm going to call a horrifying hit.
It was a big hit.
Disorderly?
That was disorderly with the big hit. But Rusty Bullet is back up and at him. And those points are very much needed at this time. 66-36, sorry, 70 plays 36. I want to say that's a 34-point spread. So I've said it.
Actually, well, yeah. I'm sad to find that you were right before.
My maths is strong.
I had to check on my fingers. Well, somebody told me that was true, but you say all kinds of things. And so I was like, surely he doesn't actually know math. So I don't know what to believe anymore. This is mind blown. Roxy Toxin taking the lead in jammer status for the checker rods.
We're looking right now at the London Rockin Rollers. I think that's Sable. I could be wrong. I am wrong. It is Queen Mob. Queen Mob breaking out and looking for points. Roxy Toxin just tentatively trying to work around that London wall. And it was a 0-0 jam. Great work by the London Rockin Rollers.
That's the only time I've ever seen a blocker go, we got 0 points to the jam raft. They're like, no, it's 0. Okay, good, we agree. They're usually like 17, you know.
Ah, yes, the famous hand holding in the air to dictate the points to the jammer refs.
No, she was just like, it's 0. And he's like, I know.
So that is the jam timer. Dave Treadwell getting us into the action with Hoots and Lightning Holt.
Oh, yes. One blocker from each team in the box, and it's going to be number 51, Hunter. Attempting a recycle isn't necessary at that point.
No, it didn't. And Lightning Holt reading the game very well to be able to break out.
Oh, but it's still a...
No lead. So now it's vital they try and keep Queen Mob. No, sorry, Hoots. And Hoots is out. No points picked up. Here's a call off from the bench. Danglebitz Mossman shuts the jam down. We've now rolled into the final 10 minutes of this first period.
It took me about a year to realize his middle name is not Glebitz. That was a long year. I've been all right, though.
Are you okay?
Yeah,
Do you need help? Do you need some fetch the brush?
I took some time off.
I'm sorry, I was just removing one of my ping pong balls. It was requested. It's gone now. So, Sable and Decoy out and about looking for points.
Sure.
Oh, Sable taking a whip and able to avoid Feral Ferry's onslaught of hits. Coming through, picking up the 4 points. 74 plays 36. Here are British champs. Remove the Costas.
Just notice some people, not naming names,
Okay.
think that we have someone to clean up after them.
Oh, okay. I think you're talking about.
Anybody but me.
Okay.
I don't know who's over here. That's another reason I won't name
I know
names.
who it is, and I will.
No, they're fine. I'm sure they're lovely people. Anyways, Rusty Bullet is lead. Panda Assassin is just 10 feet at this point behind her. She's coming into the pack. Maybe has gotten 1 point before falling to the ground. Nope, it's a 0-0 once again. And part of the crowd goes wild.
I think part of that crowd, maybe the London entourage. There is a Manchester entourage. There is actually Rainy City, who from Oldham, which is next to Manchester. So you've got Rainy City fans, you've got Manchester fans. So all mingling into that crowd you see below us.
I'm mostly concerned with making friends with the person with the unicorn.
You want to make friends with them? We can make that happen.
Yeah, like, can I hang out on their unicorn? I guess is my question.
Yeah, I'm sure you can do that.
Okay. Roxy Toxin taking lead jammer status for the checker rods. Coming in for her first scoring pass. A pack that's not moved terribly far, so. Just getting through, taking one. Now it's 2 blockers. Number 69 and number 80. So that's Masher and Obi. Excellent job of getting her back, and that allows Queen Mob to get through. That was her initial pass. She'll be coming in for her first scoring pass if she makes it before the cull-off.
Roxy Toxin sees Queen Mob flying around.
Yeah.
Just to jam down, but Manchester 2 blockers in the penalty box. That's Twitchy and Selena Vile. Oh no, I think I'm wrong again. I think I was. No, it's Nippy Hedron and oh no, it's Demolition. Demolition and Twitchy. Yeah, I'm getting them all right today.
It's okay to be wrong sometimes. Or so I've been told.
I'm not wrong. It's the people who are sat down in the penalty box are wrong because they're in the penalty box.
Yeah, it's just, maybe the wrong people went in.
Yeah, well, maybe. Why do you tweet us in and tell us who you think you should be in the penalty box? Put them in the penalty box. Hashtag. So, Lightning Hawk breaks out, picks up lead. I'm pretty sure that's Lightning Hawk's third lead in this period. Like I was saying before, Caesar, I'm pretty sure now Manchester actually lead London in actually lead jams.
That's what I'm thinking. If I can get down in time, because it is not like this venue is not conducive to running down for the stats. If I can get down in time and talk to the right person, I'm pretty sure you're right. And that was my concern earlier, is that I feel like they're getting more lead, but it's not as fruitful as when London gets the lead.
Yeah.
Well, there's been several jammer penalties, at least 3, probably something more like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
So calling it off, that is 4 points for London, 3 points for the Checker Broads. We are right about 5 minutes at this point, 78-43. The Rock and Rollin' All-Stars in the lead.
Now, I'd like to go back to last year at Champs, and when Checker Broads started a bit like this, couldn't really get momentum, and then second period blasted through. I kind of think that you might possibly set it in the second period. It all depends in these last 5 minutes exactly what Manchester do. Either Manchester gaining back onto London, or London start getting the upper hand. And London flying out, and Sable picking up your lead jammer.
Of course, this is not at all impossible.
No.
It's like not a big enough point differential. It's just a matter of like, if this keeps up like this is the spread we can expect.
Yeah.
I feel like during the second half, there's going to be some like.
The thing is, right now, London have picked up that momentum. Decoy is now out the pack, but they've already hemorrhaged 10 points.
Right.
So really, London are knocking on that door of that century, and Checker Broads still needs to reach that half century. Oh, great work from Sable. Picking up a couple of last-second points coming in. Shugs has not put his hand in the air, like he just don't care. Boom, 2 points. Look at that, making a bunny. Shugs Bunny is making a bunny. Way. Hey, remember you can hire me for weddings, bar mitzvahs, christenings, and eulogies.
Hashtag why would I?
No, please hire me. Please. I've got nothing else to give. So Queen Mob, Rusty Bullet, 3.5 minutes left of this first period. Rusty Bullet getting a big hit on the outside. Queen Mob trying to work their way through the middle now. Still got Minx to work through. Minx holds for as long as well. Great work from Minx. And there goes Rusty Bullet, lead jammer.
Got this amazing Manchester 3-wall. We've got Tyke ready to bridge that if necessary, or waterfall in if necessary. So it's a great job on Manchester's part this jam.
Oh, Rusty Bullet taking the inside and actually getting a big hit, but actually getting on them toe-stops and reading that hit well enough to get through that pack. Big 5 points for the Checker Broads.
I heard that whistle go and I got nervous that it was going to be her going to the box again.
Yeah.
Through another 5 points for Elsie. This is right now a 10-point jam for Manchester, bringing it up to 53 to London's 90. There has been a successful star pass to Pauline Fowler.
Pauline Fowler was a famous actor from EastEnders, which is a show in England. That's still going.
The only thing I know about that is from Extras.
Okay.
Did you ever watch that Ricky Gervais
Yeah.
Extras? That's all I've got from that show.
Yeah. I love a bit of Extras. We all love a bit. Tell us your favourite British TV shows. You could say Rules Laid Bare. You could say Bear Tales. Who knows? We'll let you decide. Hashtag favourite bear shows.
Favorite bear. Wow.
So,
I know a lot of bears.
No, you don't.
I do.
Such a lie.
You bear.
All right.
Etc.
Okay, brilliant. So, the bear clang is vast. So 90 plays 58. Checker Broads just started to creep back into that on that last jam with the 10 points. Roxy Toxin being recycled back now as Pauline Fowler.
It's Hoots.
Oh, it's Hoots, sorry. Oh,
Rolling
you
Stones.
all-stars.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, you computer people.
Might be the computer. Sometimes they're possessed.
Yeah, maybe.
Which was your favorite poltergeist?
2. I have never been more terrified in all my life.
Yeah?
Yeah, cried for like a week.
Oh, God.
Anyway, this is a little bit of knowledge about me. Yeah, it ruined me. Oh, God, it ruined me. Oh, it was awful.
Just making the audience feel like they're here and like they could have better friends.
Just to put it into context, my dad actually let me walk into the living room once with static playing on the TV and hid behind the door.
Oh my
and
God.
As I walked in, he said, "Help me, son, I'm in the TV." Well, you've never seen a 24-year-old man break down. So, lightning holes on the jam line. No, I was literally, it was awful, but yeah, my dad thought it was hilarious.
This is real.
Yeah,
So,
no,
like, did you ever
I
see-
wasn't 24, but yeah, I was a kid, and my dad actually did that for real.
Did you ever see like the Jason movies?
Yeah,
So I have a brother called Jason.
Right.
And then my other brother, who is considered my good brother, used to lock me in the basement and turn off the lights and do the sound. Like, and so I had a nickname like that. So yeah, I pretty much sleep with the lights on at this point. It's fine, everything's fine. I'm a good therapist, it's alright. Sable's out there, she's got lead jammer status. Lightning has got star in hand. Is through having completed her initial.
Oh, big hit.
She's looking behind her. Yeah, Sable's making the decision. The big clock has expired. So that is going to take us into half. Looks like 3 more points. Brings London up to 97. Manchester at 58.
and we'll see you shortly for the second period of Champs live in Stoke-on-Trent. Shabba. Yeah, welcome back to track 2. Manchester Checkerbroads on 58, London Rock and Rolls on 97. And as we were speaking earlier, Sleazer, about Manchester Checkerbroads usually having a stronger second period. They really need a stronger second period.
That's true.
It is, and last year, I keep going on about last year, we did see Manchester come out in a lot stronger in the second period. Let's see if that's the case in this one. London really holding all the cards at the moment, but Checkerbroads, you can't rule them out. They have run into a bit of penalty trouble, but let's see what happens. You know, who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows? Giddy Hansen, happy days, and away we dance. Decoy and Queen Mob lining up, and it is Queen Mob who picks up the lead.
Take a pretty substantial hit before she gets that lead. It's going to be a track cut for Decoy. She's going to be headed off to the box. Power Jam goes to London's All-Stars.
Big hit dealt out. Feral Fairy with a big hit. We hit the Ush. Nothing happening. Oh, there we go. It is a low block penalty. Oh, no, I think you're right.
It was either a low block or misconduct. It was a penalty called from the chest.
Yes.
So,
Decoy now out and about, trying to break through. Queen Mob already on the scoring run, now out of the penalty box.
oh no, it's going to be Decoy sitting back for a high block. So as the first 5 points of this second half goes to Queen Mob, coming in for her second scoring pass. But there's a lot of penalties happening.
Yeah, they're really being dished out now. That's a pivot for London on the way into the penalty box. So London lose their pivot momentarily, but Queen Mob going around, picking up the points for London, breaking through that century.
Queen Mob coming in for third scoring pass. Manchester up front, ready to accept her. 3 wall turns to 2. Then they're just waterfalling this arrangement for whatever works, essentially. Queen Mob is nearly through with number 58. Feral Fairy is one last hit. Decoy back in play is going to become a little offensive jammer. There is 3 seconds left in this jam. 15 points picked up by London's Rock and Rollers. Nothing picked up that time by the Checkerbroads. 112 to 58, and that's how we're kicking off the second half.
Yeah, really not the best starts for Checkerbroads, but a great start for London. who really just seasoned this second period, and Manchester really needs to find a riposte at this point in time. And Manchester with a blocker sat in the box. Blocker sat in the box for London. 3-on-3 pack, 112 plays 58. Away we go into this jam. We've got Rusty Bullet coming up against Hoots.
Rusty not really finding a way through. Tries to take to the inside. He's going to step onto the inside, come back from the back. Trying for the center once again. The lead of jammer status goes to the checker rods. Hoots is still stuck in the pack. We've got a pretty good clip going on as we approach turn 2. Does make it. That is our initial. Rusty Bullet in the pack, ready to score. There's a out of play called.
Yeah, London Rock and Roller Blogger on the way to the box. Rusty Bullet shuts it down just in time. 4 points picked up by Checkerbroads. They need a few more jams like that, and they will be right back into this game. So we've already nearly had 4 minutes of gameplay. Roxy Toxie lining up for the Checkerbroads.
There's Sable out there for the Rock and Rolling All-Stars. Each team has one blocker in the box, so we got 3-on-3 as you can see. Going in kind of concentric circles or half circles or whatever. Something, there are shapes involved.
A 20% circle, followed by a curvature of the moon.
Yeah.
Big hit being dealt out by Twitchy on to Sable.
Roxy Toxic alone trying to get herself through this London wall, and it's not really working out in her favor.
It looks like Sable's actually picked up a penalty, a cut track penalty. Yeah. So this is big jam time for Roxy Toxin.
Finally busting through. That just looked like some rough go.
Yeah, it did. London really realizing now that Manchester just in that little bit of chance to pick up some points, start raining in this Checkerbroad score. Not Checkerbroad, sorry, London score. Demolition went on the offense, didn't really pay off at that point. Roxy Toxie still working their way through this back. London Jammer stood up in the box.
Back in, star in hand. Emerges the back of the pack. That is the call off. Roxy is aware of the situation. Gets rid of it. That is 4 points for the Checkerbroads. 66 to 112. Do you have anything to say about these numbers?
46-point differential.
Is that right?
Yep.
Just checking.
Yep, absolutely. 46. So 34 makes 100. 12 points into 34 is 46.
I didn't need an explanation.
Well, you got one.
Just seeing if you had words. And you did. I think you're word.
Thank you.
But you know, I didn't ask for the rest.
Well, you got the rest of the numbers, so well done.
Yeah. Great.
We're all having fun with numbers. Having fun with numbers. We're all about Panda Assassin and Lightning Hope. Panda Assassin out and lead. London blocker, London pivot on the way to the game. But Panda Assassin still got 4 blockers to work through. Manchester, sees the outside. Blockers hit the deck, shuts it down. Just the 2 points picked up by London Rock and Rollers, so really not too bad. London Rock and Rollers just extend 114 to 66 with just under 24 minutes of gameplay left.
Jam out a lot of what I would consider uncontrolled movement in the pack. And like I said, the floor looks snippy to me, but there's a point where you can't say it's the floor anymore, and there's just like a little too much speed and like a little like over, I don't know how to put words into order.
No, I know what you mean.
Overdoing it, but like a better word.
Yeah.
Because it's like a good try, but it's like just a little too much, and it causes like more collisions than it does.
You're overcompensating.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. What are they doing?
So Manchester, who were overcompensating possibly at the beginning of the second period, maybe. Maybe.
I just feel like it's like, you know, they go out, maybe it's too much of a lineup. This is like too big of a hit and it doesn't land correctly. And so like, since you haven't actually hit the body you're intending to hit, you're kind of just like on the floor and stuff like that. So it's just like a little too much when it needs to be dialed back just that much.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Have more control.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. And I think one thing we saw, like even now, they just Hoots breaking out the pack just because Manchester looks a little bit more controlled. It looks like Rusty Bullet is also out, but no lead assessed for either jammer.
Oh no, Carol has just notified him. Lead is open. Rusty Bullet has been awarded it.
Oh, Rusty coming through the pack.
Alright, hauling it off. Alright, so now we say 4 and then a 0. For both. 4. So 118 to 74.
21 minutes left to play. Roxy Toxin on the jam line, coming up against Sable. And this is when now you'd want Manchester just to play like we know that we've seen them play. We've seen them play many a times in that control measure, shutting London Jammers down, which they did do many a times in the first period. But no, Roxy Toxin picking up a cutting penalty.
Lord, see, now that was a solid, correct amount of energy into that hit, into that body. Still, Sable's going to get through the lead. Jammer goes to the Rock and Roll All-Stars. Manchester has an excellent three-race format up front. There we go, first hits coming from Demolition. Not quite able to hold her back. That is a 5-point pass.
Yeah, really good work, really good offense from London Rock and Rollers, breaking through Sable.
Roxy Thompson is now back in play. That's what we're talking about. It's a little bit slippy.
Yeah, we're just seeing it just then. Roxy just taking that slip, coming on back onto the track. Oh, Sable spinning away, but getting taken off. Big recycle happening from Selena Bile and Feral Fairy. Roxy Toxie now pushing up 3 blockers of London Rock and Rollers.
Sable is really taking some hits. I feel like, I guess she doesn't need to call it off yet. The initial is just now finished, and then she's going to call it off. So I was like, is she saving that? She looks like she's just like really banded about. At one point, she looked like she was holding her head for a second. This race a little bit worrisome. So it's a 10-point jam for the All-Stars, bringing it to 128. Checker Broads is still sitting at 74. Now under 20 minutes left in the game.
Yeah, this is where Checker Broads just keep extending that score, and really Manchester needs to start reining it in. And this is when you want the likes of your Lightning Holtz and your Rusty Bullets, that's come good. But the likes of Panda Assassin, Hoots and Sable are doing great work out there, keeping London Rock and Rollers in a healthy distance. But Lightning Holt breaking through, being up lead. Panda Assassin breaking out about a quarter of a track behind Lightning Holt.
Easily through on the inside too, so that is a 4 points there. Mendez trying to get through this back. Sped up quite a lot there around the turn. So right now 4 to 4. Lightning Holt coming in for a second scoring pass. London up front, number 13, Minx, ready to help out with the jammer.
Panda Assassin getting assistance from the blockers, able to come through. Lightning Holt still being held in that pack. Panda Assassin is through, disorderly, trying to slow down Lightning Holt, but Lightning Holt is out.
It's another 4-4 pass right now, an 8-8 jam. Second Lightning Holt is in control of this. Panda Assassin coming in the back before her, she's still not called it off. Panda Assassin does successfully make it through, picking up another 4 points ahead of her.
Lightning Holt just trying to work the way through, but the jam's run into the last 30 seconds, and it's not been all steady going for Manchester.
Oh,
Lightning.
that is a call off. She's not going to let 2 passes go. She let the 1 go. So it's 2 more points picked up. So it's a 12 to 10 in favor of London, 140 to 84.
the action. 17 minutes left of this second period. Decoy lining up against Queen Mob. Two of the whistle, drink of the thistle, and we're down for a little bit of roller derby.
Thistle.
Yeah, thistle. Yeah, thistle. Absolutely.
Queen Mob taking the lead. German status. Decoy nearly out. Number 53. London Pin Assassin. Giving it back. Oh, sorry, 69. I saw like half the number and it was like the wrongest. Right on. Obi. Huge hit to the inside. See the Queen Mob. Spilling. Looks like it was a 0-0.
Yeah, great work.
Number 0.
Oh! So you did that? Because they've got 0.
Yeah.
And it was a 0-0 jam.
Oh yeah.
So you went with the whole 0.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I did.
I liked it. I liked it a lot.
It lined up and it was like fate.
So, with a hop, skip, and a jump, we're back into the action. Rusty Bullet. Oh, forearms penalty. And Checker Bros running into jammer penalty trouble. As we've got Hoots out for London Rock and Rollers, trying to break through. Own teammate making them take a bit of a spill. Now the offense is coming in for Hoots.
Kyle is like really mad about somebody using forearms as well. Maybe it's not mad, maybe it's just like intense about like, don't do that. You go to the box about that.
Offense coming in from pivot.
There we go. It took 40 seconds for me to be awarded. There was like hard fought lead. So Hoots has the lead for the All-Stars. That penalty has been killed. Rusty Bullet is back in play about halfway around the track at this point. Hoots comes in, takes the open inside, 4 points. Rusty doing some pretty substantial damage as she comes to the back. Through on her initial. Hoots showing aware of the situation. Dives into the pack.
And Rusty just hitting the back at the end. 0 points picked up. London Rock and Rollers picking up an 11-point jam.
Did you see the recent rules proposal? It hasn't been voted on.
Which one?
Forearms would then cover any part of the body
Oh,
that
okay.
anyone blocks with at all.
Huh?
Yeah. So pretty much all penalties except forearms are eliminated.
Fair dues. So what about picking someone up and throwing them to the front and the back?
Forearms.
Ah, what?
Yeah.
What if you use your ears?
Forearms.
Ah, what?
Plus, potentially, depending on it, could be gross misconduct.
Ah, right.
So you can't be blocking with your forearms in that manner.
Wowzers. Well, let it won't be used today. Put it that way.
No, it hasn't been voted on. I'm not positive it'll get through. Lead once again goes to London's All-Stars. Roxy Toxin out on her initial. We're going to be losing number 52 from London. That is Tackleberry Finn to the box. Sable coming in for her first scoring pass. Manchester speeding up as if to avoid becoming points. That's not pretty well. Only 2 points improved that time.
Timeout being called.
I think it's Manchester.
Right, Manchester. So, I can't help but feel that this game just might be slipping away a little bit from Manchester.
Could be. So, since the half, I think we went in, it was about, I think it was 98 at the half. So like 50 points have been scored by London. Somewhere in the 30 for the checkerboards, somewhere near, because it was like, I think it was like 98 to 56 or something like that as we went into half. That's why I was like, where's a pen? And then I found no pen and I just couldn't be bothered. So, if you'd like to tell me the answer to that, hashtag get it right. I don't know. Do we even have any official hashtags?
Hashtag Brit Champs. Hashtag Track 2. Hashtag announcers are waving at us from down below.
They won't.
Get
What?
get on with it.
I don't know what they want.
No, that's the problem with these newfangled. And the thing is that I don't know if you're aware, but Boots it hasn't brought their kids today. Boots hasn't brought their kids, so that's good.
Does she have a sixth one?
Yeah, well, I heard a rumor. Someone said to me today that there was a sixth kid.
From where?
Well, even Boots doesn't know apparently. Just turned up.
Just turned up.
Just turned up. Woke up one morning having a bowl of cornflakes. So there you go. So.
Just probably got mixed into the crowd.
It's that one there with the pink top.
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
Looks just like her too.
Yeah.
That's the worst part.
So Bandit Assassin, Lightning Holt breaks out, picks up lead. Bandit Assassin, swallow back in to the wall. Minx holding as long as possible. Now Price is holding. Big hits being dealt out. Ish tries to go for the big hit. Big hit by Minx.
That was amazing.
Oh, but a penalty trouble they do run into. So Lightning Holt being recycled back. Points being picked up now by both jammers. Lightning Holt being taken on the outside.
Lightning finding over the inside, coming through. That is another 4 points. So right now Manchester lead on this jam. We are approaching the century mark. The Star Pass has been successfully finished. Now Hunter is rooted for London's All-Stars. Lightning Holt out on the outside. Doesn't look like she was all the way through the pack. I think just picked up maybe one that time.
Yeah, quite possibly.
They're sideways. Could be 2, could be 9. 3. Would have never guessed that one though.
So 4th place 11. 152 to 95. 57 point spread. It's not insurmountable, but it needs to happen now. Kind of.
But it's going to take like seriously concerted effort because it's like you must stop the bleed and rack up the points, and it's often hard to do both at the same time. Decoy has got lead once again to the checker rods.
Yeah, Minx yet again holding strong, keeping Queen Mob in that pack. Now Nippy Hedron, now Holly Sheet. Queen Mob taking a little bit of few hits, but able to come out, start the scoring run. Decoy breaks out, shuts the jam down. 4 points. So 152 plays 99. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh.